Hello students of grade 9. Today we'll introduce the chapter circle. Circle, as you know, it's a plane figure. Now you have to know the parts of the circle. First is radius. So radius means from the center, the distance from the center to the circumference of the circle. So this is a radius. Clear? And the radius is same everywhere in the same circle. Now diameter means it's a distance passing through the center and the endpoint is on the circumference. So this is the diameter. Diameter is always double of the radius. You have to know that. Next, arc. Suppose I cut the circle in this part. In this part, this is called an arc. So this is small part, so this is called minor arc. And the remaining part, this is called an major arc. Major arc. This curve, remaining curve is called a major arc. Then the small part is called a minor arc. Next, chord. Chord also, the endpoints are on the circle. The chord can be anywhere. The chord can be in here also like that. But its endpoints are on the circumference of a circle. Now, diameter is also a chord, and as the endpoint is on the circumference of the circle, on the boundary of the circle, so diameter can also be a chord. But diameter, difference between the chord and the diameter is diameter passes through the center. So diameter is also known as the longest chord of the circle. So we can make many chord. This is called chord, whose endpoints are on the circle. Next, sector. Suppose we make two radius in a circle, or this part is called a sector area. This surface is called a sector. Since this is a small part, we call it minor sector. This is called a minor. This is a small part, small area, small surface, minor sector. And the remaining part is called a major sector. It's like you're taking out a piece of cake. So small piece will be a minor sector and the remaining part of the cake will be a major sector. Now segment. Suppose we make a chord. Chord also divide the circle into two parts. You can see that. So this is, that smaller part is called a segment. That smaller area space is called a segment, minor segment. And the major portion of this space is called a major segment. Minor segment, major segment. You have to also know that circle is divided into three parts. Some will be inside the, some point will be inside the circle. This is called, suppose a point is here inside. Suppose this point is P, this is center is O. So this is the interior part of the circle. So it has three parts. Interior, anything inside the circle is called interior of the circle. Anything outside the circle is called exterior. And anything on the circle is called on circle only. Point on the circle is called on circle only. So it has three parts. Points can be inside the circle or outside the circle or on the circle. So let us do exercise 10.1. We have to do only fill in the blanks and true and false. Exercise 10.1. The center of a circle lies in interior or exterior. The center of a circle always lies in the interior of the circle. So it will be interior. We can write the spelling also. Second question. A point whose distance from the center of a circle is greater than the radius. Suppose this is a circle and a point is greater than the radius. This point is outside the circle, greater than the radius. Radius is up to this much, and this is more than the radius. That means the point is outside the circle, so it can be exterior. You can write the spelling also of the circle. The longest chord of a circle is, as I said, diameter is also a chord. The longest chord is a diameter of a circle. Diameter of a circle. An arc is a dash when its endpoint are diameter. Suppose this is a diameter, so it become what? If the endpoint are diameter, an arc become half circle. That is, half circle is called semicircle. 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 The segment of a circle is the region between an arc and the chord. As explained, the segment is a space between the chord and the arc. Segment is a space between the chord and the arc. There. So, answer is chord. A circle divides the plane on which it lies in three parts. Okay. Point on the circle, point inside the circle, and point outside the circle. So, three parts. Let us do true and false. Line segment joining the center to any point of the circle is called a radius. It's true, isn't it? Number one is true. Radius is the distance from the center to the any part of the circle, so it's true. A circle has only finite number of chords. Equal chords is false. Okay. We can make infinite same length of chord in the circle. If this is 5 centimeter, we can make another 5 centimeter like that. We can make infinite length of chord for 5 centimeters. So it's false. We can make as many as we want. If a circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, each one is major arc. False. If this is a circle and we divide into 3 equal parts, each one is a major. We cannot say major. It become equal parts. So that's why it's false. All the part become equal. All the length of the arc become equal. So we cannot say major or minor also. A chord of a circle which is twice as long as the radius is called diameter. True. Diameter is double of the radius. Sector is the region between the chord and the corresponding arc. This will be false because segment is the region between the chord and the arc. So this is false. If it was written segment, it was supposed to be true. So this is false. A circle is a plane figure. We know a circle is a plane figure. It's a 2D figure. True. You can pause the video to do this exercise 10.1 also. Thank you.